What is up, guys? Welcome back to another stream of Enigmatica 6. I hope you guys are feeling fantastic today. I have been better. You would not believe how many problems I had getting the stream up and running. So I said around 3, and I'm glad that I said around 3 instead of at 3 because I wouldn't have been able to make a 3 o'clock deadline. Not today. My, let's see. My Twitch, well, not Twitch, my OBS, which is the software I use to put out my streams, it had issues and wouldn't load. Then I had to, like, clean my registry, which was, like, the 6th step that I had to take to be able to get it to update and reinstall. Had to put everything back where it belonged. Had to reload Minecraft, wanted to get this pack updated, had problems with it, had to do like a new profile. I still lost some of my map data, but not most of it. Like most of it's still here. You can see it slowly trying to load in, me having to replace it a couple times, so the FPS is going to be a little bit dodgy for a while until that gets updated. But that's fine, that's fine. A lot of things got updated in the latest pack update, including, like, look at these fancy new textures in the bottom corner there. Oh, maybe you can't see because of me, but yeah, the book textures are different. Let me see if I can flip myself slightly out of the way. Huh. Yeah, so now you can see that, right? The magic book, it got its text and stuff updated. And you can scroll through. All the spells stayed, which I'm really happy to see. I messed with the colors a little bit. Now I'm using this like pretty heavy white light to simulate my light spells for now. I might change that going forward, but right now that's kind of what I'm using because it's very bright. It's very easy to notice. I really did like the dark lights, the absolute like, hey, pitch blackness, like it doesn't even look like there's a light texture there, which I think we did by just taking everything down to the minimum. Yeah, this. But the problem with this is that I kind of use lights to mark where I have been as well, and so if I can't see the light texture without hovering over it, it's not as useful to me as I thought it would be. But we might use that for some magic when we start doing some creative building, but for now we're going to stick with the super bright white lights. Yeah, like I said, FPS is going to be a little bit dodgy for a little bit. A little bit dodgy for a little bit. It's going to be dodgy for just a while until everything gets finished, like re-updating and re-uploading. I also had a problem with my portals, and I'm kind of hoping that my latest thing fixed that. So let's just try to go to the Nether real quick. Yeah, maybe that's not fixed. So I think for the moment, I'm barred from the Nether and the end. Because I actually tried to jump to the end and couldn't, and I'm not sure what's going on. I did put a waystone in the end, but you can see when I click it, it doesn't do anything. But I can go to the entrance, load this area up, and then if I try to jump into the Nether portal or the end portal, it doesn't do anything. Like, I just don't go. And I'm not sure if that's part of the latest update or if that's something that I messed up trying to get all of my files back into place. But for now, I can't go to other dimensions, and we'll just have to worry about that. But luckily, one of the things that I wanted to do today for sure doesn't even involve going into other dimensions, so that helps. I got this, I've been doing some villager trading, and I got a Woodland Explorer map, and this is one of the things that I want to do for sure, because I want to go and get a Totem of Undying, because the last version of the book actually requires us to get a Totem of Undying. It also requires us to get a Nether Star, but I might already have the stuff to fight a Wither. 16 skull fragments. Yeah, I don't, unfortunately. So I might have to I might have to do some shenaniganery there when it comes to that. Like, maybe kill some wither skeletons in this dimension, basically. Just slip into a creative mode and spawn them. Because I'm not sure why I can't go to other dimensions. I tried messing with the folders. I tried to make sure that I would be able to manipulate that around a little bit, and it did not work. I tried regenerating the dimension, and that did not work. And if I just like... oh, right, I can't break obsidian with that. If I do this, and then pull the obsidian back out, and then replace it, and then try to light it, it's going to have the same effect. I just won't be able to go. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I did this with my end portal. I actually had to slip into creative mode, break it all, rebuild it, and it just did not do anything. So quite unfortunately, I am barred from other dimensions. But anyways, that's not the first thing that we wanted to do today. The first thing I wanted to do is follow this map. So you can see that we're in the northwest direction from the map source. So we just kind of got to fly southeast until we hit it. And I mean, like, I think we're good to go. I don't think it's going to be difficult for us to get there. Let me, real quick, just put my camera back where I want it to be. Also, big F in chat today. My trusty mug, which has served me so well. You've seen my black coffee mug be on stream so many times. Today, it met its bitter end. It fell into the sink off of the counter, and it shattered. So here I am with my lovely thermos, which I usually use to take stuff with me, like when I go out traveling, or if I'm going to go visit parents or whatnot. So this will serve me for coffee today. And since it's a longer stream than normal, I put more in it than normal. Haha. But yeah, let's follow this map. I have no idea how far away this is going to be. I did a lot of exploring because I tried to find one of these on my own, and then I couldn't. I'm guessing just because the either it was very, very far away from me, or I just got unlucky kind of searching around for it. But yeah, we're just going to fly over here and hope we can find it. In the meantime, some things that I kind of did. I did a lot of exploring in between this, the last stream and this one. I also did a lot of mining, so we should have a good amount of minerals and materials to play with. I thought about doing some more end busting and then didn't, and now I'm kind of regretting that since I can't go to the end. But hopefully I just don't need to. And I feel like all of this is terrain that I've already been in, and it's just loading it very slowly. But that's fine. We'll just keep trucking along. I'm not even going to fly at fast speed, just to make sure that the game doesn't have too much trouble keeping up with me. I'd hate for it to just freeze up and glitch. You can even see it on the mini-map over there in the corner that, like, the whole circle isn't filled. So that's just it being like, oh my god, we have to display something, hurry. And, I mean, of course the world isn't loading, but if you played Minecraft for long enough, you guys know that that's how that is. I mean, like, just anytime you're traveling around, it takes a minute for the world to load if you're traveling fast enough. I did find a couple of cool biomes. As I was traveling around, there's a lot of, like, mountainous biomes that I've never seen before. The BYG mod added quite a bit of new biomes to Minecraft, and some of them look absolutely fantastic. Let's perch on top of a tree for a second here, and we'll kind of let the world forward load just a little bit, and then we'll get rolling again. Like I said, I really feel like I've already been here, because, and it's definitely not going to show it now, right? But, no, well, maybe not. Maybe I am ginning new terrain. Because this is definitely where I've been, all the way down to all of this polar stuff. And then you can see over here, I did like kind of a zigzaggy up and down pattern to get like a lot of this stuff over here. I found this volcanic island over here that I thought was pretty cool looking. I do want to get another base that's kind of in a high place, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do it like in the Alps and mess with snow, or if I just want to do it on like some kind of big hills or mountains or whatever, because the... Ooh, what's that? The astral sorcery. Like, the higher you are, the closer to the stars it helps in some cases. Oh yeah, no, I found one of these earlier. This is, I don't know, like a drowned spawner thing that exists out in oceans. It's like a little mini incursion from the nether, I guess, that also just happens to have like drowned spawning in it. And they spawn with gold axes for some reason. I don't know why. These are advanced piglin zombies. Zomblins that turned into drowned immediately. And they've got treasure chests in them. I mean, we'll investigate. We'll see if we can find anything super cool here. I wouldn't mind getting, yeah, that sponge. Oh no, that's a horn coral block. Man, I thought I was getting a sponge. But yeah, so bucket of water, some warp stuff, scoot. Yeah, I think rotten flesh, pufferfish, nether gold ore, and some gold. So not bad. I mean, like, they're good to hit if you happen to find one. You can at least see what's in them, see if anything's worth noting. I'm just gonna kind of keep track of it, and if I really need it, then I'm gonna come back for it. Because that's not our goal right now, and I don't want to get distracted. We have a very defined goal. We gotta do a Woodlands Mansion raid, and hopefully get a Totem of Undying. Mostly, I didn't want to mess with the raid mechanics. Didn't want to get an actual raid going. See, what's this biome called? I think this is like a shield. Yeah, Guana, shield. It's like this big, raised up mountain type thing that has trees all over it. It's like a jungle mountain. Like if Extreme Hills biome was actually just mountainous, or was covered in forest. Jungle even, almost. And that's what a Guana shield is. Alright, you can't place stuff on leaves. Those aren't solid blocks. Come on. Yeah, I do like the look of these and the overgrownness of the stone here. I do like this. This is a good texture. I wish there was some of that in some other biomes, or that you could just cover stuff up like that, but I don't think that you can. Still northwest. This might be a heck of a flight, stream. But I'm glad you guys are here with me. Oh, I'm also going to sink down a little bit. So at least it looks slightly less bad as I'm flying around. Oh, but then I'm going to hit another one of these kind of higher biomes. Bluff steeps. Grass color isn't bad here. A nice pale green. But yeah, I'm going to have to do, before I get too much into it, I'm going to have to really look around on building a mountain base. I'm going to have to really look around, decide on a biome that really is going to suit my needs. Because the main thing about it is that it kind of has to be big, or it has to have lots of stuff. Like there's a biome, and I found one of them, and after I found it, I couldn't find it again. I should have marked it. But it was like a whole bunch of pillars of stone with trees on top of them. That was a cool looking biome. I kind of liked that. I didn't think it would be good for exactly what I need, but yeah, basically that's what I'm talking about, where I need stuff that's like... Is that a carbuncle? You're not supposed to be in the water, I think, because you look like you're stuck and you don't know what you're doing. Let me help you, friend. There you go. There you go. At least you're on land now. That's somewhat helpful, right? You can go over there if you want to. There's a forest. Have fun, little buddy. And we got good tunes to help us get there too, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Taking a while. Plus we get to explore around and see if there's anything cool. We will go ahead and hit these just real quick to be like, oh, what's in the treasure chest, and see if we see anything fantastic. Because I think these things have a chance to spawn enchanted books, and I still have not really dove into enchanting the way that I need to. So, I mean, I'm just going to look real quick and be like, hey, any enchants? No. And then bounce. And they do have these blackstone and basalt pillars to kind of hold them up, so... Ooh, and look at this chain! Look at this basalt chain! That looks absolutely epic. That is a good use of those new textures. This is everything loading in right now. It's so confused. It's like, oh my god, there's too much going on. I'm just gonna hold back. Come on, guys. Alright, so enough of that. Actually, let's actually get up high. Very high. So that stuff like underground isn't loading. Because that might be causing a problem as well. But I think I'm just mem capping right now. Like, too much. My computer is trying to do too much. Like, if I hit F3... Yeah, my memory's floating, like, all the way up to almost 100%, and then dropping down. Honestly thought that I had a little bit more allocated to it anyways. Like, I thought I put it up to, like, more than 6 gigs, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, let's get cracking again. Maybe if I'm not loading stuff underground, it'll help out a little bit with the travel time. Oh, I've also found these in a couple of places. These are like, I think they're from waystones, because each one of them has a waystone on it. So you could use these for like little mobile... Ooh, Heart of the Sea, I'll take that. Actually, I'll take all this. But yeah, it's like a little tower room that also has a lantern and a waystone on it. And so you could leave these set up as like little sort of platforms where you can teleport around various directions in the world. But since you can kind of pick these up and drop these down no problem, I have not. I've just been stealing the, stealing the waystones. And then putting them down where I need them instead of relying on these towers. They certainly look cool though. Now let's zip back up to about 150, slightly above the clouds. And hopefully the underground not loading will help. And I'm gonna get some coffee. I just gotta unscrew the old thermos, y'all. I think I'll just leave it open for now. Oh. I'm trying to put it on that side. Since it's a metal thermos, I figured the sound would be a little bit worse for the microphone. it would probably pick it up better and be extremely loud. What with the metal clanging against wood. It is one thing about like vanilla Minecraft maps that I think is kind of lacking, is that there's no sense of distance. Ooh, okay. So now I just need to go east. We're getting closer, for sure. I even think I don't know if our dot got a little bit bigger, but it seems like it might have. It does look cool, honestly. Like, I think. Just kind of all spawning in and loading behind us. I do think that these biomes, what are these called? Wetlands? With this purplish water. I really like that watercolor. Let's get a closer examination. They also have crocodiles, which can apparently grab and drag you. Which I didn't know. What are you doing? Stop it. No, bad crocodile. I did not know they could grab and drag you. That's a new thing that I just learned. Still think the watercolor looks amazing though. As soon as it loads in, we'll turn and we'll take a look. Yeah, look at this. It's gorgeous. It mixed with the grass color too. Quite fantastic. Like I prefer, like me personally, I like the more dark green grass, kind of like a hunter green, like you see it in, I mean, there's very few biomes that kind of have it naturally, but the Botania mod has a seed that lets you make really dark green, vibrant grass, and I think that looks absolutely fantastic. And I think against this purple water, it would look even better. Maybe look at, if these weren't so low to the ground, I might consider trying to find one of these to build in, but I really do need something that's kind of up high for that good, like, natural advantage. I also need some replacement food. Forgot to make some more zucchini, or corn, stuffed corn zucchini. Whatever that dish is I found that's fantastic. I forgot to make more of it before I started traveling. I wonder how much further away this is. I'm glad we finally found one of the directions, so at least we know that we're getting there. But I mean, man, this must be like 10,000 blocks away from where I am. This is so far away. Wait a minute, a Weeping Witch Forest? That's an interesting biome name. So I guess the, green mushrooms with brown trees equals Weeping Witch for some reason. Also, there's giant pumpkins occasionally. I've seen biomes that are called, like, autumnal forests or something like that have gigantic mushrooms just spawned in them. And I mean, they're made from mushroom blocks too. Like, I would dip down again, but I'm afraid of the FPS monster eating my computer. But basically, they're just mushroom blocks stacked upon mushroom blocks to make something that looks like a gigantic mushroom. Up here, we should be relatively safe. I did sleep immediately before I started the stream. So I should be safe from phantoms for at least a little bit. I can get a couple of nights travel in. There's a lot of those little pods in the water. Spawn rate on those might be a little bit high. I mean, I'm traveling like thousands of blocks, so maybe not, but do seem to be spawning pretty frequently. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the map down because I am also looking around, of course. Like I said, when it comes to the new mountainous like sub base. I don't know. It's not gonna be like my main structure. It's a place I'm gonna go to do magic of various specific sorts. I do need to still find a place for it, so occasionally, like, throwing down the map to be like, hey, what's around? Is a good idea. I can see what kind of biomes and stuff are spawning in. The higher you get, the weirder Minecraft looks as it's loading in. Because, I mean, like, this is absolute squares. Right? I mean, like, you can see this chunk by chunk just, like, forming directly in front of us. Is that... I think that's an astral sorcery thing. I do actually need to find some of these. Because astral sorcery was recently added... And so I'm going to need to find all of the star charts and stuff like that. But I don't know if the small ones spawn those or if it's only the big ones. And unfortunately, like I said, I did a lot of exploring like right before I did this update. So like there's a lot of terrain that's directly around my base that is not going to have anything like this in it. I'm going to dip down and I'm going to try to quickly go inside of this and see if I can get the treasure chest that exists underneath it. And hopefully not die from just things spawning and trying to kill me. But with the FPS dipping this bad, I don't know if I'll even be able to do that. Yeah, see? Skellies, zombies, creepers just immediately. I mean, it is nighttime, so I don't know what I was expecting. Yeah, my memory's hitting like 97% and then freezing because it's actually tripping up to 100. I think I might need to put more memory into this. But I don't think... See, I do think I actually have it set up to a full 6 gigs and it's just not displaying correctly. Because if I open up my task manager real quick, I can see like how much memory it's actually using. And it is actually using like almost 8 gigs. Let's just sit here for a second and see if we can get stuff to stabilize. Because, I mean, like, I've got a pretty darn decent computer, so it's frustrating that Minecraft is just one of those programs that sometimes it just loads like this. And I mean, like, when my memory's not spiking, you can see that my frames are stable at like 60. The second I start loading stuff in, or it starts trying to max out the memory, it's just not working. Still using the 64-bit Java, so that's, I mean, like, just between all this stuff that I had to do today, I'm sure it's just having a lot of problems. I probably should have restarted one more time before I actually tried to load up the stream. But I mean, like, I restarted so many times today to try to get everything resolved. Like, I didn't think there was going to be a stream for a minute because the Streamlabs OBS going down, it was so bad and so ill-timed. Like, I couldn't get the program to launch at all, couldn't get it to reinstall, couldn't get it to update. Get that guy out of here. And then I'm going to go ahead and fire on these clowns over here. Just to get them out of here. Oh, not enough mana. My mana reaching is not good enough. I needs to regen mana faster. That's better. It's weird. I wonder if the damage values changed, because before I was killing spiders in like one hit of my damage spell, and now I am not. I did change out a couple of damage for fortune, I think. Yeah. So it might just be that I've just messed that up for now. But yeah, I'm gonna take apart this whole thing real quick if it'll let me. Because I'm also gonna need the materials. Once I start getting into it. And my mine is going to be pretty marbleless. This is bad. I might have to restart the program, though. I mean, like, this is way worse than normal. Watching it spike so much is actually, like, physically painful to me. For, like, no reason whatsoever. Because, again, it's got so much resources, and it's just not taking it. Oh man, is this one of the small ones that doesn't even have a chest? Yeah, this is one of the small ones that just doesn't even have a chest. Well, we can take the sea lantern in any case and all this marble material. Yeah, I'm going to try restarting here in a second. Because, man, this is just really bad. I'm really loath to do a restart because that's going to be a process in and of itself. Like, I don't think I need to restart my whole computer. I just feel like I need to restart Minecraft, like, close down out of it entirely and relaunch it from the ground up. Because I did have to reload the instance a couple of times in order to try to apply map fixes to hopefully get my dimensions back, which still didn't work. And I feel like maybe just like loading the instance a couple of times too many is contributing to this. So after we get this fully harvested, I will probably do that. Just go ahead and get a quick reload on the program. Double check that I did in fact actually contribute, or not contribute, assign? Yeah, assign a full 6 gigs. I should also probably just set this up as a server and have it running on a separate computer that I dial into. But I mean, like, you guys have been there the previous days. You know how it's been. It hasn't been this bad for sure. This is like a whole new level of, oh my god, this is so bad. Let's put marble bricks and marble in here for now. I mean, we'll just go ahead and put all of it in there. Just for now. I don't think I'll keep all that in my dank knoll, but while I'm out gathering and maybe mining. Alright, got that all. Let's get a save and quit here. Quit. Have to reload that. I'm gonna double check my settings real quick for Minecraft specifically. Yeah, my allocated memory is correct. It's where it should be. So let us just get this reloaded. My hair felt weird for a second. The launcher is freaking out, trying to figure out how to be in full screen mode or semi full screen mode, maximized versus not maximized. Come on, Lotus-san, you can do it. It's okay. There you go. We'll just put you in that little mini form for a second. That's a good start on this song. Dr. Vox knows what he's doing. Come on, Minecraft. You can do it. I feel like I need to ever so subtly change my setup here. Because here's the thing about... So I have an L-shaped desk. I have a desk that goes in a curve. Well, not in a curve, because it's hard angles. Boomerang style, I guess. And I always sit with my body facing, like, the corner. Which is over here. Camera is over here. Also, that's my main monitor. So I sit with my body facing this way, but then I'm always playing... You see what I'm doing? I'm always playing like facing this direction because that's where my big, monitor is, which is what displays all of my game information. But my keyboard's over here, which is the direction I should be facing. So I think I need to just move the keyboard further that way, monitor further this way, and then also change the angle of my green screen. Might play with that. See if I can get it to work better. And thus, do you witness the one major downside to playing modded Minecraft is that it takes a hot minute to get it loaded. But I ain't worried about it. We're just chilling. Just trying to go and raid a woodland mansion. No big deal. Now playing Breath of Anything by Harris Heller. That previous one was Paranoid Empire by Dr. Vox. Man, I'll have to figure out why I can't go to the end or the nether. Like, why are my dimensions just wrong and not working? Maybe I can just regen them. Like, if I go in and delete the regions in their entirety. Trying to think of anything else that I could do. I'm like wondering about what could cause the problem. It's like the portals just aren't sending me. I might have to make a fresh new world in creative mode and then take the dimension folders and then copy them into this one's save. Which means that I'll have to, You know, I'll just have to figure out... I'll have to go and kill the End Dragon again, and I'll have to figure out where Nether Fortresses are again, but it's not like I did a lot in the Nether anyways. Either or the End. I mean, all I really did was explore one End City. Kill a few monsters. That's all that I did in either dimension, so... It wouldn't be that big a deal for me to just have to totally regen it. It's just kind of annoying that I have to. I might also have to look on the Enigmatica 6 Discord server, which you can all join if you want to by going to their link on CurseForge. They have a link to their Discord there. You can request to join and see if anybody else has had this problem and what they had to do to fix it. That might be me after the stream today. Now playing track A5 by Abstraction. You know, I immediately pulled out this bread because I saw it, but I actually do have some backup stuffed corn zucchini. So I'm gonna put that down, and this will become super emergency food supplies again. Yeah, that seems to be doing a little bit better. I mean, I'm still getting a lot of FPS stuff because it's loading, but at least the world isn't freezing. I consider that a vast improvement. Oh no, I'm going the wrong direction. What am I doing? I got distracted. Fairy ring? Marshmallow root. Sure. Not yet eaten. What does it taste like? An oxydaisies. Just forming a little ring, that's cool. Got another one of the battle towers, which are cool and everything, but not what we're after at the moment. That's going to be another small one, and I don't see a chest on top, so I'm going to let that fly by. But yeah, like I said, I don't remember if you guys said anything about it, but I am definitely doing a magic heavy playthrough this time. So that's the type of mods that I want to explore. I'm trying to stay away from all of the normal tech mods that I use. Ooh, that dot's getting big. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm definitely going to still have to set up like a refined storage network at some point. It's just too good to not do item management that way. And I've never seen another mod that does it in like a magic-y way. Where it's just like, I mean, like, it would be so easy to just be like, oh yeah, this is a bag of holding. But it's like a chest of holding. Like, I'd love to see like a Leomund's tiny chest as a mod. Ooh. What? What world? World error. 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 I'm gonna have to let it catch up for a second. It is freaking out. Okay, so it's over here. Just the other side of this little pool of water, it looks like. Come on. A little bit south, and there it is. Alright. Now I'm gonna go in the main entrance. We're gonna do this like official. So I need to figure out where the main entrance is. Although I am gonna 100% set down a waystone here on the outside of it so that I can come back if I need to. I don't know that I will need to, but just in case. There are so many trees, but I'm afraid to harvest them using my spell because I might destroy a bunch of things instead of just a few things. Is this the entrance? I actually don't know which side is supposed to be the main entrance. But I'm not thinking this is it. Let's see, let's look along this side. Here we go, that looks entrancey. So let us right up here. Just above it. And then I am also going to make number 5 be a self, no, not harm, heal. Heal, 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 heal. If I do duration or extend time, that doesn't do anything, right? It's not like, oh, and I had to finalize the spell and I just flat out didn't. Self, I think I tried this. Heal. Amplify. And then extend time. Ha! Oh, and then I hit clear instead of create. Okay, self. Heal. Amplify. Extend time. Create. Oh, and I did that on 5 instead of my 7. 7 is actually my, like, weird test spells thing. Okay, sorry. Touch. And then break. Amplify, amplify. That breaks obsidian. 7 is my test spell. So let's do self, heal, amplify, extend time, create. Okay. So if I do this and then cast it. No, yeah, I get regen 2 for like a certain amount of time. For 10 seconds. So if I do like duration, 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 then I've got it for like 20 something seconds. So let's do like amplify twice and then the rest as extend time. Now I've got regen 3 for like 30 seconds. That's not bad. Alright. Let's do this. And then the last thing I'll need is... I really feel like... Yes, there we go. Got one in here somewhere. A shield. Go ahead. Okay. And then we'll start putting up some lights. So that way I can see at least where I've been. There we go. Hear them. They sound so angry just all the time. Little pumpkin farm. Little melon farm. I love these things where it's like, oh look. What if giant Illager head? Oh. Alright, so this way was the dead end. But that's okay. We did some explore. So let's go this way. Ah. Ah, this is like their smithy. Okay. I don't know what this room would be. Like a training ground? Maybe storage room, I guess. Could be. You might be right. This looks like a trap. So I'm gonna open it, but midair. Oh hey, a golden apple. I haven't eaten one of those yet. Some dusty sheet metal. Rusty iron nugget. A music disc. Some iron. Some cardboard. I mean, like, this isn't the type of stuff you just turn down. I'm gonna throw a lot of this stuff in there. Just to get it out of my inventory. So I'll just all put away like that. Except for one. I'll keep one just in case I need it. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this golden apple. Woo! Look at them extra hearts. Boy thought he was gonna smack me hard. He learned today. Another smithy. Okay. Ooh, a massive storage room. I don't think I'm gonna find anything in here, huh? This is too many chests for this to be like a treasure room, especially on the first floor. It's cool though, like you could actually... I wonder if you can clear one of these of Illager spawns. Like, could you make it to where this just wouldn't respawn Illagers? and then you could have it as like a base. That one tried to pull a tricky on me. Make me think there was nothing in here. But a diamond chest plate, I will take a lead and a bucket. I collect empty buckets, you know this. And then we've got 2 chest plates to mess with if we need to. We've got quite a few music discs. Leads, yeah. Alright, so I think that's the whole first floor. Yep, so now we get to go up to the second floor. Hey guys. Trying to like vaguely light the whole thing up, so I don't want to mess with like monster spawning in addition to the. Ooh, I just gave you night vision on accident. Isn't that tragic? Some weird looking armor. Well, I tried. Tried to keep the creeper from doing that. Luckily, I can fly, and therefore it does not matter. Yeah, I'll just put that back down. There you go, villagers. You can have your carpet back. And I got some cardboard boots with fire protection 1 on them. Oh, this is like the illager bathroom, huh? Or changing room. God, who knows? Who knows what these guys get up to? But I think bathroom. And they've got a nice little bed here with not much. I'll take the lead. And I'll leave that. Ooh, there we go. Come on, fly at me. God, they summon so many of them so fast. I wonder if there's like some kind of homing projectile. Ooh, and I got the Totem of Undying. Yeah, I think that's a guaranteed drop, actually. And I got some bookcases I can loot. Let me get that sweet, sweet Silkatuchy. I mean, after the end fortress, the stronghold, I think I have enough bookcases, but I mean, really, can you ever have enough bookcases? Where are my reader friends at? You guys know what I'm talking about. No such thing as too many books. Absolutely. They got nice little, big old benches to sit on and discuss. Like, oh, did you read the book for our club this week, Susan? Do illagers have, like, normal names? What do you think? What do you think, chat? Personally, I don't know. It seems weird that somebody who has devoted themselves entirely to destroying everything that is good and right about the world of Minecraft and establish dominance over everything related to villagers would just be named Bob or Susan or Kyle. So many bookcases. Yeah, if I didn't have enough before, I definitely am going to have enough now. But books are useful for lots of things, and I can trade these. I think one of the trades you can get on librarian villagers is just to give them bookcases for cashola, so I mean, like, it's not like it's going to go to waste regardless. Ka-ching! Alright. And let's put the lights back on. Oh. It's kind of weird to me, if I'm being completely honest, that, like, among everything else that illagers do, they're like, giant chicken statue? Absolutely. I couldn't live without a giant, and I think this is even a baby, like a giant baby chicken statue. They're like, let us knit, because this is wool, let us knit a giant chicken, my friends. Compatriots, we will show those villagers exactly what's what with our gigantic chicken statues. Oh, man. Let us bathe the world in wool. Chicken statues will pave our way to victory. Do not give in, my brothers. What is that? Anything? No, that's just a cobblestone slab. Okay. Oh, another bookcase room. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother looting this one, because, I mean, I really do already have, like, a lot of bookcases. I'm just... Yeah. We got what we came for. So we can bounce, and, I mean, if we need to, we can come back, too, because I did put up the, I put up the waystone. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I was just in the wall. Very promotional of the self, sir. Mr. Illager, sir. But yeah, we can come back if we need to. We'll just finish... We'll finish checking it out. We'll go down this other side. And then we'll bounce. But yeah, they really do make, like... a lot of stuff out of carpet and wool. Gotta here with that mess, creeper. Ain't nobody got time for your shenanigans today. You're bad, skeleton. That was a pretty terrible shot, like, all things considered. I mean, not that you're good at anything normally. Am I right? Hello. Mr. Illage. I still hear some of them, so there's definitely still some around. There we go. Was it worth it? Do you feel like you accomplished something with your life, Mr. Illager? I should be using my magic so that I was doing it with fortune. But I mean, like, I'm already getting like an emerald per kill, basically. Oh yeah, another evoker. Oh, as much as this is not good because I'm just letting stuff go. Can I? Well, no, that's set to self anyway, so like dispelling the magic wouldn't do anything. I'm trying to kill this creeper. Get out of here with that. Oh, and so many Vexes. So many Vexes! But we'll have a nice mid-air dogfight with them. Just kind of dive to the side, aim a little bit higher than you think you should, and you too can have a mid-air fight with Vexes. Come on. Oop, he got me. See, now this is something you can't do in vanilla Minecraft. Can't fight them on their own turf, these Vexes. So yeah, that's the second Totem of Undying. Nice. So I actually just have one now. Always a good benefit. We'll light this room up too. And then we will get gone. And we'll be back as necessary. To chop down a bunch of trees if I ever need to do this again. Jeez. Let's go home. I'm going to eat up one of these crafting tables with the recipe for this. So 3 emeralds, 3 ender pearls, the book, and the Totem of Undying. So there's that. There's that. I think I already have 3 ender pearls. Yeah, I mean, I definitely should. I should probably have more than that, honestly. I did kill a lot of stuff in the end, which I should have killed more of, apparently. And then I need another star, and I just can't do that right now, which is frustrating. So let's get started on the next stuff. After I clean out my inventory some. Where is my box of books? There's that business. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this woodland map because I don't need it anymore. Flicombicos. And then one of these, yeah, storage for garbage armor. I want to put this Totem of Undying inside of my bag. I'm going to make another set of the corn after I eat this mallow root. Did I have anything else that I was waiting to munch? Like, I'm pretty sure that I've eaten a lot of other things. I don't think I had anything else. Okay. Waiting on tap for me to use anyways. So what's the recipe for this again? 2 corn, 1 zucchini, 1 tomato. So 2 corn, 1 zucchini, and then 1 tomat. And this will become new backup food. Okay. Man, my bag's full of junk. There's just so much stuff in it. Oh. Including stuff from like before when I needed boats. Psh, who needs boats? Recall potion, an anvil, 2 different crossbows, of course. So yeah, let us... Man, I really need that nether star. So, okay, if I'm not going to do that, then what I need to do is get started on astral sorcery stuff, which is unfortunately just like a lot more of exploring. Because I have to find... more of those astral sorcery temple type things. So I think actually we could bounce back over to where the Woodland Manor is. See, dang, that is so far away. We could bounce back over here and then just like take a direction and then see what we could find. So let's go to Woodland Manor. And then just go further east, I guess. And hopefully see some marbles stand out, because that would be the cue that we found one of those. But I mean, like, that's how you start the Astral Sorcery mod, which I'm also interested in playing with for sure. That and Blood Magic, since those were newly updated to 1.16 and are finally stable enough that they were included in the pack. And also the pack creators, you know, they stopped by the stream, I don't think last time, but the time before that, maybe last stream, and chatted with us about new textures and stuff, so I'm interested in seeing that. And, you know, if we see one of these little ones, we'll just drop down real quick and, like, just mine it all out. Now, a real question here, I don't think that I can do this right, but they did include FTB Ultimine, so if I do that... No, okay. I was like, can I force this to, like, multi-mine, even though it's not a thing? And I sure can't. Oh, and then I'm gonna pull out some just, like, dirt to be like, get rid of the water. Get rid of it. All of it. All of it. No water. And it's getting dark. So let's pull out our bed. Our on-the-go bed. Just drop that in real quick. Harvest back all this dirt, and then Silk-Touchy all the marble, even though I don't think we need to Silk Touch it. Like, I think we could just mine it normally, but our spell's set up to do Silk Touch, and at this level of mana and regen and knowledge, like, you can see that we can pretty much, like, we can mine straight blocks almost infinitely. Like, we're losing very little mana on this. See, this is the kind of grass, like, while we're here, this is the sort of grass color that I was talking about, where I'm like, I like the darker greens more. Like, this is a good color. And you can see it versus the actual, like, block form. Like, this is what normal Minecraft grass is, and this is how it looks in this biome. I like weird things, though. Like, things that just aren't normal, is what I mean by that. Like, not necessarily things that are very strange, but I like things that are not the default, as like a general rule. Because I also have, like, there's these biomes that are just called, like, oh, what are they called? Like, I think they're called, like, crags or something like that. Like, if I keep on going back to where home is, because I know there's one near me, so I could show it off real quick. Like this dirty, ugly, gray color. Like, this is the water too. Like, that's the water color. It's supposed to be like a heavy mixture of like gravel and dirt and silt and stuff. Love it. I love it because it's got a weird watercolor. But I'm just never gonna find my perfect land mass anymore, because it's not, they removed it from biomes, man. Biomes are plenty, like the Mystic, I think the Mystic Spring was what it was called. The watercolor, the grass color, perfect. And it got removed from the mod. Okay, I definitely don't need to fly over ocean. Like, straight up ocean is not going to yield me any of the Astral Sorcery monuments. But I was trying to get away from trees, which is why I flew into some clear stuff. So obviously trees makes it slightly harder for me to find what I'm looking for. Just a random 2x2 of mossy cobblestone? That's weird. There's a lot of different types of forest biome, though. Foo boy, is there a lot of different types of forest biome. And I hate that I'm having to generate so much new terrain, but I mean, like, I legitimately have to. Because those monuments will not spawn anywhere that I've already explored. But until I can figure out what's going on with my ability to enter the Nether, I can't get a Nether star. There we go. Finally some not wooded area that's completely surrounded by woods, and I'm gonna go for like a few more blocks and then it's just gonna hit more woods. Or I'm gonna see a gigantic tower. Now this is a chunk error. Gotta be, right? Like, why would there just be... Or no, this is a stone forest. Oh, no, here we go. This is what I was talking about earlier. Look at these. I like these, honestly. I think that if you filled in the holes in the rocks, you know, you've got isolated things. You could build something on this one, something different on this one. You could have all your different structures kind of laid out. And since we're playing in modded, where it's very much just like a what's the word? Like, we can fly, you know? It wouldn't matter. Like, we wouldn't have to do anything in between them. But yeah, we could use these. We could build on top of them and just make a whole bunch of things like this. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a map marker on this biome. Stone Pilalos. Stone Pillars biome. And then I'll just have that, and if I want to mess with it, I can. Oh, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't lose that. And then it looks like over this direction there's maybe one of those astral sorcery things. Let's snap over here. That one being just one by one is weird, though. Ah, dang it, it looks like that's another small one. I need one of the bigger ones that has, like, the nests underneath it. Because I need the chests. Unless they've changed the way that you start the mod. But, like, I don't know why they would have done that. I filled in the whole thing, and you definitely only needed to take out those blocks. Ah, there we go. This one's got a chest in it. Okay. 2 chests. Amazing. And see, since we tore down the structures before, we would definitely know if there had been chests in them. Ah, but this one just had iron, and this one had... Oh, there we go. One of these... This is what I'm looking for. But it says there is nothing here. Evorcio. So I have to loot it before it has something. Okay, that makes sense. You add a tab to your astral tome to keep track of it. Evorcio. But I need like... There's 6 different ones of these, I think. But each one you find is unique. until you found all of them, and then you just start finding ones that are like, there's nothing new here. I also got to cruise through... It would actually be a good idea for me to go into some rivers and stuff while I'm over here, because I'm going to need some aquamarine, which spawns kind of like clay does. Like, it spawns in riverbeds, and you can get it in some of these chests as well. Like, you have a chance to just get some out of these monument chests like you do for the constellation paper. You can also get ender pearls in them, which is nice if you're doing this like really early game, if this is like one of the first mods you're exploring. I'm also going to put my shield up, because I don't need it on the average. And that one's the one just has glowstone dust, yeah. I'm not worried about it. And then that's all that I see there, so let me look around. Yeah, I don't see another one. Let's hit the top floor of this battle tower. Break that real quick. And then see what you got. Buried dungeon map, music discs, some iron stuff. Yeah, I think we're kind of past these being super useful as well. I mean, it does have enchanted books in it, so... And I mean, Phantom Membrane isn't... I mean, really, I should just go ahead and grab that, because killing phantoms is annoying. And I'm never going to be able to kill a lot of them anyways. So yeah, we'll just take that with us. I mean, and there's gold. Like, why am I just passing this up? Gold blocks. Gold is useful. There's a lot of stuff that uses it. Okay, so back east. We'll go around this, well, I guess through the stone garden. Hard to go around. It's rather large. Yeah, I might end up doing a base here too. This is another one of those places that's like potential. Haven't fully decided yet. But yeah, here we go. This is aquamarine. This is what it looks like. So we'll just break that. Yep. Whole bunch of sand dropped down into a cave. No big deal. Yeah, I do need some of this as well. Mangroves. Is that what this says? Yeah, mangrove logs. Nice. Much easier to traverse underwater, strangely, than it is to traverse without just flying over them entirely. The lead levels, they always make it harder. But yeah, that is not going to be a true river and is therefore not going to spawn aquamarine, so I need to just kind of go around that. You definitely need some aquamarine to get started. It's not a be-all, end-all, like a stack or a half a stack of the ore and you're probably going to be good for the whole run of the mod. Because I think, I'm trying to remember if I'm getting crosstalk here from like other mods, like me misremembering things, but I want to say that you can, eventually you can make more aquamarine, so you can like keep it around over the time. So if you need more of it later, you can just make more of it, and that's okay. Just getting some of it and having it is not going to hurt me for sure. And then I'm going to load up the map every now and then and just kind of check around. Look, we got another one of those monuments we can go check. Yeah, I really do think I'm going to have to generate a new a new end, and a new nether. I'm just gonna have to completely delete everything that I have in terms of what's there. Probably should delete my waypoint that goes there. Oh, is that a fly? Just a straight up fly. That's cool. I haven't seen one of these yet. What mod's that from? It's huge though, right? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to like look at the name and also fly around it. Maybe it drops something. Like I'll just kill it and then see if it dropped anything. And then I can see what mod it is from that way. So yeah, it dropped maggots, which are from Alex's mobs. Hey, what do maggots taste like? Do you know? We'll find out later. Okay. Structure still north of me. So let us grab this aquamarine. Still using the magnet charm. I just have to have an empty hand and right click in air. Or I guess water counts. It has to be an empty block. I couldn't do it right clicking on the sand. It has to be an empty block of some kind in order for me to draw it in. I should probably see if there is a like a more permanent magnet type thing I can just keep on me. Like, I'd love to see Reliquary in here, since I'm talking about doing, like, a magic playthrough. Then I could have the Coin of Fortune, which is, like, one of my favorite little mod items. There's, like, a couple of small items that I like from each mod that I played with before. Like, from Botania, like, probably my favorite, like, low-tech, like, early game stuff you can get from Botania. I love the horns that, like the horn of the canopy and the horn of... Oh, what's the other one called? But they're like little horns that you blow on, and the horn of the canopy destroys all leaf blocks around you, and the other one destroys all grass around you. Like the tall grass, this stuff, not the blocks. But yeah, the tall grass, it gets rid of all of that in just a certain radius around you. I want to say Horn of Plenty, but I know that's wrong. This one had 3 chests. Did not catch that until just right now. So let's see. There's some aquamarine that's already been processed, so we'll take that. And there is Avitus and Dissidia. And you want to loot them one at a time like that, so that way you don't accidentally get a double up. And some more aquamarine, some more iron, and Armara. Which I don't know if I need to do them like that, where it's like... I don't know if I need to keep them, because I think that I copied them into my journal. But it also doesn't hurt. I mean, like, we have the inventory space, it's not a big deal. There we go. And then from here... let's traipse off this direction. What type of trees are these, by the way? Like, I don't know if I've seen these. Ooh, Vexing Arcwood Leaves, and they're from Ars Nouveau. This is Cascading Arcwood Leaves, and this is Flourishing Arcwood Leaves. So, man, that might be important to the mod that we're playing with. I might need to go ahead and... get this. Let me, Mage Scythe? Yes. Give me all of your tree goodness. Although I'm definitely going to have to make some room here. So let's put the aquamarine shale inside of here. I mean, we'll go ahead and put the sea lanterns in there too. Put up this iron. We go ahead and grab. And then since they're like 3 different types of wood, we'll put them in here as well. For now. Vexing, cascading, and flourishing. And then I accidentally pulled 1 log of this tree. Oh no. Well, 2 logs. So I'm gonna put that back. Yeah, I might need those. Since that's a mod we're playing with, if we spot something for it, we definitely need to go ahead and snap it up. Also, at some point, I need to actually build, like, the petal bag from Botania and start collecting at least, like, a couple of each flower. I said I was going to go north, and then I got distracted by stuff. Because over here, there is clear land. Biomes that are not all trees. Let that load in for a second and check the map. This is, I want to say that this is a normal river over here, so I might find some more aquamarine here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that is Mage Scythe. Boom. Boom. Oh, and it led us right to one of these. Nice. Nice. Put down that, and then break those, and then do that. Also, here, have an oak tree. I certainly don't need the sapling. Oh, and this one had seagrass, so it needed a little bit more convincing. Silk touch. There we go. Another chest. Nice, nice. Another chest. A 3rd one. A 4th one. We got very lucky on this one. So I wonder if the mod author for Astral Sorcery took out the... Well, surely not, because the major ones of this, they have the focal points for the crystals. Maybe I say he, I have no idea. The mod author of Astral Sorcery. Maybe they took out the big ones though, and there's a new way to do the light focus and crystal stuff. Maybe you can only find the crystals deep down in the ground now instead of finding the big ones that like take you forever to figure out how to move them. Which, for those of you who are unfamiliar, you're probably just like completely confused about what I'm talking about. But so this structure that we're seeing, this little fountain, I guess you could call it, in previous editions of the mod, there was more than one type. See, there's our free ender pearl. Ching. And I gotta clear out more space though. This is driving me banana sandwich. Having too much stuff in my inventory. Gold blocks, I'm not finding many of those. I do also have these, so maybe I just need to use one of these. Let's put this down and see what's inside of it. Yeah, garbage. So let's pull out all this equipment BS that we've been kind of holding inside of our bag for no reason. 2 crossbows, that. We'll put up those waystones that are just pulled out. The fishing rod is actually our equipment, so we'll hold that in there. These 2 iron pickaxes, which I could honestly just throw away at this point. There's like almost no chance that I'm going to need to use those ever. The fillet knife is ours. The hoe is ours. Just a random block of smooth stone. I'll take out the sea lantern and eat it into my dank null. Okay. And then I kind of need to push stuff upward. But I don't want to... Yeah, I'm just going to sort it. I don't want to do that because now I have to figure out where things are, but I've got too much in here at this point to not basically. And then we're just gonna put all these random mob style things that I found in here. And some of them I just already have in there. This random white carpet. There you go. We're gonna get a quick sleep. Oh. Okay, now I can feel better because my inventory is slightly less. Ugh. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but man, when my inventory starts getting cramped, I'm just panicking is the wrong word, but I really dislike it. Okay, so we discovered Vicio, or Vicio, and then this one had nothing. So this will be the first one, so we're done. We found everything that we needed to find. Didn't mean to take that. So we'll loot the rest of these blank ones. And then that will be the last one of those that we need to actually look at. So now I just need... How much am I up to? 40? Just a little bit more of the aquamarine and we can figure out about starting that. Silky touch. Silky touch. I swam very fast there for a second. And that, of course, is... Huh, that's a different mossy stone. That is not how it normally looks. Interesting. So this BYG mod also adds its own mossy stone. Interesting. Let's cruise through the rest of this little river here, though. I don't think we're gonna find anything because I think this is a river that's attached to this biome. Maybe over here in this lake we'll find a little bit more. Because I think this is in a plains biome, so this is normal water. According to Minecraft logic and therefore spawn logic. This is normal water. Ooh. An RGB. Because it's a rainbow bee, so it's a RGB. Can I take this guy? Will the mod be okay with me doing this? Can I just steal him from whatever, and then I can build a nest back at my base and maybe have my own RGBs? Do I have to have an RGB hive? Is there a specific hive for RGBs? I wonder. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's probably 63, and we already have some process. That's probably enough to get us started. So let us... I could fly back to the Woodland Manor. Or I can just waystone my way back. I think we'll just waystone our way back. So let's pull the waystone out and go back home. Yes. I wonder why on my mini-map there's is that what, these are claimed chunks, but it's not my team anymore, or what? Yeah, no, this is my team. It's just not highlighting for some reason. Like if I... Not that. Quest, bookmarks, allies, claims chunks. So yeah, I can turn it off. I can be like... Huh, it just doesn't highlight my color anymore. Did my... Currently disabled due to a bug. And I can have up to 500 and I can have 25 force loaded. So that's like chunk loading on demand. But yeah, okay, so let us... Astral. First thing I need is I need to make an astral... Like, there's a book for this, right? Yeah, an astral tome, which is parchment, a book, and then 3 aquamarine. What's a parchment? So that's paper and aquamarine. Not a big deal. Do I already have... I don't know if I already have some paper. I'm gonna break one of these to get books, that's for sure. Thank y'all. Also gonna put this anvil. I think this is actually, yeah, this is my engineering type stuff. I like this place. The more and more that I've thought about it, like I asked you guys the last time that we were on stream together, like what you thought, but I really do like the splash of blue in the wall. It's nice. Like it just makes it feel like it's a little bit less of all of the same block over and over again. Because there's no repeating patterns. I like it. I did move the storage into the wall. At first I was a little hesitant about it, but like being able to access it from like outside as well was kind of helpful. So I just thought whatever, and then I finished it out. I put the rest of the barrels in. So we got stuff to do there. But yeah, back on track. It's so easy for me to get distracted. Let's make some paper. And I actually need more of it. Oh, I do have some already made up. I gotta be honest, I thought I did, but... Okay, so some parchment. And then the book, and then the aquamarine. So actually I can just be like boop and boop. And this is how you start in the mod. You kind of just like, there are constellation clusters that are the different areas that you can explore. You start with Discovery, that's the only one that you have, so you just kind of zoom in on it by rolling your mouse wheel, and then boom, you can see this is how you get started with the mod. So marble, sooty marble, academy shrines. Areas determined by the academy to be conducive to field studies have had shrines built in them. Yeah, larger and more elaborate shrines that contain crystals. Okay, so yeah, any of those places where there's one of those is going to be like a place of starlight manipulation, or a higher starlight, which is needed for the beginnings of the mod. Eventually, you get the ability to kind of focus starlight, so it doesn't really matter where you build. But I want to just jump start it and not have to worry too much about it, and that's why I'm talking about building like up higher where it's closer. Because there's a higher concentration of starlight at higher elevations, just like in general. But we do also just have a mountain over here. So if I want to keep it close to base, I might look slightly closer to home. And then also I want to say this is kind of mountainous. Where else? Like, these desert ones are kind of mountainous, but I don't really want to build in a desert. I don't know. Okay, we'll think about that. That's not a right now problem. A right now problem is reading these books. Okay, so get back to... These are all the constellations we've discovered so far. We know so little about them. So get back into Discovery here. Welcome. We congratulate you on your choice to pursue your undergraduate magical studies with the Academy of the Astral. Then, resonating wands. So the luminous crafting table is sort of like the first thing that we have to do. To capture starlight on its own, the table needs an unobstructed view of the sky directly above it. It also lacks the required matrix that a collector crystal possesses to gather starlight efficiently. And due to this, is unable to compensate for atmospheric diffusion of starlight energy. Measurements by the Academy indicate sea level is roughly the midpoint in diffusion losses, with bedrock showing nearly full diffusion loss. See, this is what I was talking about, right? Like, being higher is better, being lower is worse. Yeah, I need one of those crystals, actually. I forgot about this part. So I need to find one of those big shrines that's got a crystal embedded in it, because I don't think that I can just make one of the crystals yet. Eventually you can. Yeah, eventually you can do these on your own, but for now I don't think I can. Yeah, that requires a higher tilt table. So yeah, I guess I'm not done exploring, which I thought I was. But one thing I want to do for sure, which I think that I can, is in ours. Did it get added? It did get added. In the enchanting apparatus, mana gems. Ooh, that's a new texture and I like it. Glyph for accelerate, glyph for projectile, spell parchment, and an arcwood plank. So I did need those trees. I'm glad that I went ahead and cut them down. Casting wands are things that let you do, just have a single spell like loaded into it, and then it's able to have that spell forever. So if you wanted to have like a wand that damaged things, or if you wanted to have a wand that casts light, which is what I actually want it for, you can have it set in that and just have it forever. So I'm going to make one of these real quick and then we'll go back exploring. So spell parchment, and mana gems, which, yeah baby. It's filling up quite nicely. I'm going to lay down one of these. And then I'm going to fill it with the astral sorcery stuff that we have found so far. Might as well go ahead and put all of that in there. And I think that's it. I don't think there's too much more that I have to put in there. All that stuff should be around the bottom. I need like useful backpacks. I think that I can keybind this. So let me just check controls real quick. Set that there. I'm gonna unset that. And then search for key conflicts. Quick access for the Tetra tool belt. I'm just gonna unset as well. And then FTB, undo key, ultimine, set to that, because that's what I want you to be on. See, look at this. This is how ultimine works. So this is like Vein Miner or or excavate or anything like that, except it does have some extra features. So like right now, if I hover over it, you can see that I'm hitting a whole bunch of grass, and it's kind of showing you the area that I'm going to destroy. So then if I click it, boom, all that grass got destroyed. Isn't that fantastic? Loving it already. So let's put all of these seeds up. Ginger, that. These are actually crops that I'm growing over there, so I probably shouldn't put those seeds up there, but whatever, I'm doing it, can't stop me. And then I also need to, very quickly, I need to make a mega torch for my house here, which I still haven't, and I consider that a great tragedy. So 2 diamonds, 2 wood, and then 3 torches. I've got plenty of wood, that's no problem. Diamonds. Let me see, I've got a few. I didn't go crazy with the mining, but I was really tired of just having nothing. And then I want to say I've already got some torches made somewhere. Just because I had some from before I got the light spell, and I didn't throw them away. But maybe not. Yeah, whatever. Let us get some sticks. Yeah, good, I already have some. And then we'll just... make a few. And then I'm going to dump all of this into my pedestal here, which is I think what I was actually smelting it for originally, for processing ores, which I probably have quite a bit of ore here, and therefore could be like, hey, go ahead and smelt me up some more tin or osmium or iron or gold or copper, but I don't know what I need yet, so I'm going to not. Bam. And then... bam. Oh. I should be able to do this. There we go. And then that'll stop monsters from spawning within a radius around me. I'm not really sure how big it is. But now monsters will stop spawning at my house, which is nice. Okay, so wand. Wand. 3 gems, 2 gold, arcwood planks, which I do need to take out. This wood 100% doesn't need to be in there. I just needed it out of my inventory at the time. We'll put this in the wood storage. I've got the most of this. So we'll get some planks, and then 2 mana gems. Was that it? No, 3 mana gems. 2 gold. And spell parchment. What makes that? Parchment and mana gems. Parchment is mana fiber and paper. Which I think I have enough of those. Yeah, here we go. Mana blooms. Each of these makes 4, so I think I need 8. And then do that, and then paper. And then I needed 4 mana gems for that. And then we need the glyph for projectile and the glyph for accelerate. So let's see what it takes to make those 2 glyphs. For projectile, it is magic clay and a bow. Magic clay is redstone clay and mana gem. Redstone and clay. I'm in a bow. Straight have one in there. But I got more here, so it's not like that's a big deal. I was just trying to get it out of my bag if I already had it in there. Do that, and then boom, and then projectile is ready to go. So then accelerate is second tier clay. So I need another first tier clay. So more clay, more monogem, and more redstone. Oh. There we go. And then so gold, 2 lapis, and a monogem. Another gold. Do I already have? I have some lapis mined, surely. Yeah. It's like I don't want to process those chunks right now. Gold, monogem, gold clay, makes new clay, and then accelerate is a powered rail, which again I should already have some of somewhere, because you don't ever just make one powered rail, you have to make multiples. Is it inside the bag? It is inside the bag, okay. Alright, let's go make these 2 cool lifts real quick. Collector's doing fine work here. So that, and then the bow. Did these get a new texture too? These look shinier than they were. I think this is shinier than it was. I didn't even look, but these as well, maybe. I think just the colors got changed a little bit. Maybe the model got updated as well, but definitely the colors, I think, got made brighter. I ain't mad at it, though. More coffee. Okay. So then we put that there, that there. These here. I don't know if it actually matters, like the layout of it, but I'm gonna do it like it told me to. And then what is the thing in the middle? The arcwood plank. And then shift right click. Guy looks so cool. And then we've got a casting wand. Invalid spell. So how do I should probably pull out my book and actually like read up on these things. Ooh, I almost slipped off the bed that way. Yeah, let's pull out the book. And entry casting wand. Wands accept only a single spell and are inscribed using the scribe's table. A wand always starts with projectile accelerate and must be inscribed with a spell that does not have another method. This allows you to cast spells beyond the 10 spell cap. If you want a wand that casts break, inscribe the wand with just break, and your result will be a wand with projectile accelerate break. So yeah, because I want light. Like, what I actually want is just a wand that does my light spell for me. So I need a scribe's table. Let's go back and then scribe's table. It is possible to copy your spells to a new book, either as a backup or as a way to share with your friends. First, place the spell book on the scribe's table. Then, while sneaking, use another spell book on the table. This will copy the spells from the book you're holding to the book on the table. You may also write a specific spell to spell parchment, which is used in teaching magical servants how to cast spells. Okay, so what do I need here? I need some kind of wood, 3 planks, and 4 sticks. So, some kind of wood, I've got sticks, and then I've got... because I don't want to use those, just the pine wood is fine for me, thanks. Do I already have... Yeah, I already have some slabs, so we'll use those. That, and then... boom, and we got a scribe's table. So let's set this up over here. And then, can I do that? I can place the wand. How do I scribe the spell? So do I... So I'm going to put this, my actual spell book, I'm going to put it on Mage Light. Set it there, and then... ooh. Okay. So, yeah, I need to write a spell that's just light, I guess. So let's go to 7, which is always my make stuff up. So just light. Dispel, delay, just light. Okay, create, and then place down. Oh, and then also color it the way that I like. And then sneak click. Sneak left click. No. Then while sneaking, use another spellbook on the table. This will copy the spells from the book you are holding in the book on the table. You may also write a specific spell to spell parchment, which is used in teaching magical servants how to cast spells. Oh, okay. So no, I just have it backwards. So I will take this out, I'm assuming, and then sneak use. No, but with my book. Sneak use. Set spell. Bam! Ah, but it didn't copy the color. I set the color. If I cast it, it's not going to do anything because it doesn't have... Can I somehow set the color of this? I don't see a way to, like, interact with this at all. So if I do projectile and then light and create, yeah, that does the right color. So maybe effects and augments only. So yeah, light create, all colors, set spell. Oh well, I guess we're back to using the purple lights. It's kind of cool, because also that means that, like, I could get maybe greater levels of stuff by using a wand. Because, like, for instance, if I put that down and then I build a spell, because I don't need projectile or the other thing. So, like, if I do, say, break, and then fortune, and then create, can I put this in? I can. And then if I take it, and then I put down... Well, like, we were talking about lapis a second ago, so let's just pull out one of it. Put down a lapis block, and then blam. No lapis in here, no lapis in my inventory. Pick it up, and we get 20 lapis. So we could actually, strangely, maybe build better spells using wands. It's just... Ars Nouveau is love and life. I agree completely. I love this. Yeah, you could actually just have a whole hotbar full of wands, huh, if you really wanted to. Like normally, when you're normally playing Minecraft, right, you've got a block that is like sword, you know, on your hotbar. You've got sword, shovel, pickaxe, axe. So if you wanted to, you could just have a wand that is each of those things as long as you wanted it to be a projectile. It is bonkers, yeah. And then you could have your spell book for just being like whatever random spells you need it to be at whatever random time you need it to be. And that's not even getting into the fact that you could do stuff like you could damage stuff. I mean, like, you could do any of these effects. You could have a wand that's like, you know, boom, I just mined out the fucking mountain. Because you could just put a whole bunch of AoE upgrades on it, and then that's your wand. And, like, yeah, you could only cast it, like, once without, like, a bunch of mana upgrades, but you could cast it once with without a bunch of mana upgrades. It's nuts. That's crazy. And it... I mean, like, the other thing about it is, like I was just saying, it actually also breaks the, right? It also breaks the limit on the spell modifiers by 1 as well, right? Because, I mean, you get the shape for free. It's always going to be a projectile. So I was just able to do 9 fortune upgrades. So yeah, also the spells are more powerful than they would be otherwise. Can you name the wands somehow? Like, I have an anvil, right? I found an anvil. Could I just be like, yo, this is my fortune wand now. Or that's my backpack, that's not what I need to do. And then we just be like, yo, this is my fortune wand. Oh, it even says what it is. Projectile, accelerate, break, fortune times 9. Yep, just like any other Minecraft item. Well, that's cool. Wands are awesome. I'm super glad they got added. But let's do what I meant to do, actually. And I'm gonna have it place lights for me. I'm just sad that I can't change the color. Light. And then this is now my light wand. The color of the light. It doesn't, like, you can see, if you look at my spell, I edited its color to be all white and stuff. And if I actually cast it, like projectile and then light, create, this is what it looks like. But in the wand, it's always the default color. Yeah. The next time Bailey hops into one of my streams, if they do again, because they've been in here a couple times too, I might ask them about it if you don't get to it faster. Feel free to report back anything you find. You can @ me in the Discord. But yeah, it's just really weird, because, like, if we look it up in the notebook, like, it doesn't say anything about it. Like, if we just go to the casting wand. Oh, right, because it's something I've read now, so it's going to be down here. It doesn't have anything about color. It doesn't say anything. So I kind of assumed that however you did it in the book is how it would appear, but it sure didn't. I mean, it's not like I don't really mind the default like purplish lights. I liked the really bright white as well. So yeah, cool. I appreciate you just jumping on that. Oh, by the way, am I just crazy, or did you change some of the textures for these a little bit too? With the latest release? Because these seem brighter than they did before. Okay, yeah. Good. I'm glad I'm not crazy. You did the items? Well, then friggin' bravo on this. This looks absolutely amazing. I'm loving the new Mana Gems. Congratulations on your good work. Welcome to the Z team, Digi7. Happy to have you aboard. No, yeah, for sure. The gold definitely looks way... I mean, like, the whole thing looks brighter than it did before, which also adds to the fact, like, I have a lot of conflict with, like, people that do... that do, stuff for Minecraft, because a lot of them want to do, like, ancient structures that are all super ruined and hollowed out, and I'm like, bruh, if we're building it, then it's got to be brand new. So I really like it when the textures for items look like they're brand new. Like, we freshly crafted these. They should look brand new. Digi, I'm right there with you. This is also the first 1.16 thing that I've done as well. And I gotta say, it's a great step in. Like, a fantastic mod pack all the way around. But yeah, it being cutting edge, 1.16.4 is absolutely insane to me, from having played modded forever, that it's being done this quickly now. Yeah, clean and elegant as fuck. Throw off the blanket. Oh. But hey, Rid, while I got you here, can I actually ask you about something else that's going on with me? I want to know if anybody else has had this problem. So I updated to the latest version of the pack, and now I can't go into dimensions. I need to reset the nether in the end. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Oh, I was talking about that earlier in the stream. Can't go there at all. No, I can do it. I know how to reset the nether and end. That's not a big deal. I was just trying to verify that that's actually what I need to do. So the way that I normally do it is I make a new world, and then I copy over its nether and end. Will that not work? Do I need to do something more in depth than that? Okay, sadly not. Alright, I'll read the release instructions. Oh. But okay, getting back on the Explorer train. Yeah, sure. Take your time, Rid. It's not something I'm going to be able to dive into, like, right this second anyways. Since I am actively streaming. So let's go north this time. I need to find one of the big astral temples. Because now that we've got the new astral textures and stuff, I'm interested. I've got to see it. So I got to get started on the mod. Need to make that luminous crafting table. This is weird. Man, this generated all open and super flat. Come on, big astral temple. Oh, yep. Oh, so lucky. Immediately. We start exploring this direction and we find one. Heck yeah. Alright, so let us dive down here. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's got one of those crystals. Ooh. We'll spend a few seconds marveling at this newness. Avitas Collector Crystal. So for now, lacking the, oh, where did I come in? Oh, throw down some lightage. Lacking the ability to move this from the get-go. I'm going to have to probably set a waypoint here, and then we're also going to have to get rid of all of this water. Come on. Go in. There we go. And, it needs an unobstructed path to the sky. Okay, so now that's got us the unobstructed path to the crystal. We'll pull out all this other water just because it's annoying. And then we need to put down this crafting table. And boom, there we go. Your vision expands. You learned more about exploration. Actually, we'll just leave that there for now. Let's check the chest, too. Some aquamarines. Some iron. Some gold. I'm leaving the, even though it's just me, there's no reason for me to take the constellation paper, so I'm just leaving them. Okay, so then we learned more about exploration. So we got a new area of the book open. Oh, SDS. Didn't mean to type into the search field here. So we've got the Looking Glass, Nocturnal Powder, Illumination Powder, Cave Illuminator, Rock Crystal Properties, Crystal Modification, Crystal Tools, Starlight Crafting Iron, Lightwell, Infused Wood, Phosic Energy, and Astral Relays. So all this stuff helps you to set up the next tier of structure. For us, what we're going to need to do is make Lightwell so that we can start gathering up the Liquid Starlight, and then also get the Starlight Crafting Altar, because a lot of this stuff, it's useful information, but it's not something that we need right this moment. And the Crystal Tools we're going to completely skip because we're past that in a different direction. I definitely don't need those, at least for now. So Lightwells is making the Attuned Rock Crystals. Oh, right, I have to find rock crystals, so like I have to dowse for those almost. How does that work? Crystal Modification, Looking Glass. I know there's a way for you to figure out where the crystals are. So that way you know where to mine down. Resonating Wand, this is it. While the floating crystals in the shrines will spill some of their internal starlight onto nearby crafting tables, behavior is fairly wasteful and magically messy. One of the first tools any initiate should obtain is a wand that will allow them to control the release of starlight energies from starlight-sensitive devices and crafting implements. Yeah, this is how you figure out how much starlight you've got in the area. Thanks, Rid. I really do appreciate you. I will take a look at that guide after the stream. Yeah, this is how you find the crystals deep underground. So yeah, this is what I need to make. So an Ender Pearl, 2 Marble, and 2 Aquamarine. Let's pull out and set down one of our Waystones. Which for now we'll just put down like here-ish. We'll just name it something super generic like that for now. I think I put up the Ender Pearl that I found. Oh no, I've got one. Okay. Ender Pearl. And I've got the 2 Aquamarine, and I obviously have enough marbles, so that's not a big deal. So let's put that there. That there. So I'm gonna have to get used to having the wand. And then for now, I'm going to put you there, because I don't often need to put down that. So, okay. So that, and then pull out some marble. I think the quark stuff should work. Cool. Yeah, I would like the wands to be customizable in color. It would also be, as just me being like very impertinent here, it would also be cool if the like top of the wand changed based on the color. But I realized that customizing like an actual item like that would be way more messy than like just having it do the colors. So I mean, whatever. That'd be a nice touch though. So okay, maybe not the quark marble. Where is the astral marble? There we go. I think I have to have the wand to do this. need an actual crafting table for just a second here. Oh no, it turned it into a crafting table. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, cool, now I've got another one of those. So let's go up here to the tree. And we'll do that again. Okay. Surely all the way up here I'll be able to successfully pull this off. But it does require the table, huh? I thought I couldn't start it without having a wand. Do I just have to, like, go, make the noise? I really thought this one was just made inside of a normal crafting table, but it sure isn't showing up. And any marble stew, 2 aquamarines, and ender pearl. I'm definitely doing it correctly, and it's showing up in this table. I just can't craft it because I don't have a wand to craft it with. By right-clicking them. Yeah, you have to right-click it with the wand to be able to tell it to go ahead and craft the thing. Yeah, absolutely, man. As a complete side note, I think the crafting station has been made not shapeless. Or it's just not craftable anymore. This is the recipe for the crafting station, but inside of a table it... or inside of here. Okay. Good to know that one's already fixed and will be coming down the pipeline. I'll just have to cherish the crafting tables stations I already have. Use the metal crafting table. Allows the cycling between recipes, yeah. I did see a mod that just allowed you to do that, like, in general, in previous versions of of modded Minecraft, and I was like, oh, that's such a good idea to just be able to switch recipes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I tell you, in the meantime, while Rid is so diligently checking all of the things for why I can't craft this, we're just gonna go ahead and say that I crafted it. So let me open to LAN, allow cheats, and start LAN world. And then ha 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 ha. Yep. And then come on. No, it did not like something that I just did. There we go. Sorcery. Wand. And then we will use our handy dandy Flickumbicus. I'm gonna leave this for now, and we'll go hunting for some crystals at night. Did I have something that was waiting on me to be 8? Something else? Oh yeah, these, the maggots. Oh, that was so gross. Can you somehow cook these? No, okay. Then into here you go for later, maybe. You know, strangely, you remember how I was having trouble getting a rabbit's foot? I'm sure you do, stream. I didn't end up getting it from a rabbit. As it turns out, foxes also have a slight chance to drop rabbits' feet. And that's where I ended up getting mine. What's up, Bailey? Hey, you got the message from Rid, right? Do you want me to demonstrate what we're talking about? Or do you understand the gist? Of course, we summoned the Master Rid. The wands are amazing, though. 100%, this is great. So the color is not being carried over, is actually the thing. So like, okay, so in my book here, right, if I go to my test page, and I have, this is my spell, right, and I know that you don't have to have projectile, so I'm ahead of you on there. I set the color to whatever I want it to be, you know, which is pure white. I cast it, and boom, that's what the light looks like, right? Which is how you would expect it to act. Then if I put my wand in here, and I go in here and I remove the projectile so that it's just light, which is what you need it to be for the wand, sneak right click, it says set spell just like you would expect it to. I pull the wand out, boom, purple lights. It's default color. Okay, cool. As long as you know. But yeah, we're back to default colors for now on my light. And also, and I mean, like, this is a request and purely optional, advanced, whatever. But if the head of the wand somehow changed color to the spell that you're casting, that would be super cool. I'm sure difficult. I have no idea what it takes to code that, but it would be really cool if instead of a rotating purple gem there, it was instead of rotating whatever color the spell is gem. But that's a lot of color variations, so feel free to ignore me or put it on your someday list of things. Okay, still waiting for it to be night. Unfortunately, I slept right before I needed it to be night, huh? That was a wise move on my part. I need those dusky particles so I can find gems. Man, that's hard, because it changes into an astral table pretty quick. I mean, as I was trying to put in the recipe there, it changed into a craft or an astral table. Also, based on the book, I don't think it's supposed to work that way. Because in the book, like, so let me find something that I know works that way. So, like, the light wells, no, they definitely are not what I'm looking for here. The, no. No, I guess so. See, they have the picture above of, like, what it takes, don't they? Or am I just absolutely insane here? Like, this says that it can be made in just a normal crafting table. Like, that's how the recipe lined up. And yeah, you can do it in this. But yeah, so it requires just a little bit of moonlight. Like, you have to be around a crystal to make it happen. I need to set up that blood magic ritual so I can turn it tonight. Well, so if you want the crafting table, like the luminous crafting table, then putting it directly underneath it is kind of best because it focuses the starlight, I think. So you're able to craft it in a crafting table, and I'm not for some reason. I wonder what's interfering on my end. Man, I had to do so much screwing around with my pack to get it to work correctly today that honestly it's probably something on my end. But I didn't change anything relevant to this mod. Try again so you can take a screenshot. Yeah, absolutely. I'll have to go get a new Ender Pearl. Home. Ender Pearl. So also I can try it on the crafting station and see if that changes it at all. So in this, the normal crafting bench. Oh, and I'll need to pull out some marble. Marble, Ender Pearl, Astral. Nothing. No output, can't click it, doesn't do anything. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Nothing. And then in the Luminous table, it actually was gonna let me craft it. I just had to have a wand to be able to start it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to right-click it with a wand to tell it to craft anything. But if I put it in this table, like the required materials, it has it there. It says that it can craft it. I would just have to have a wand to right-click the table to make it work. Yeah, no, I'll have to make one. I haven't made one of those yet. Home. No, I have no problem helping out. Talking about this one from Engineers Decor. Alright, pearl, 2 aquamarine, 2 marble. Nada. Maybe I take this one over to the the starlight and put it underneath the crystal. Yeah, no problem, Red. I am enjoying the heck out of this pack, so anything I can do to make it even a little bit better is going to be good from my perspective. Yeah, same. I wouldn't expect Starlight to interact with another, like a normal crafting table, truthfully, but it was worth checking out. Okay. I'm gonna have to mine somewhere weird too. Like, I can't mine in my normal mine because all that ore's already been generated. Which is why I'm over here. I'm on 3.2. I don't know why I opened that, like that was going to be able to tell me anything. But yeah, if I look at the installation, it's definitely 0.3.2 is what it says that I'm launching in the picture. Like, I wouldn't know how to like double check to make sure that's not just a text error, but it says Enigmatica 6-0.3.2.zip was the mod pack version. Just me. I wonder why mine's weird. set the normal vanilla crafting table off to the side inside the temple. It will then let you craft the one that way. Don't set it right under it. Well, that's what I did, but it totally, like... Because, like, I put it over here. So, like, maybe... I don't know, like, up on a wall? Maybe wait for it to be night? But then I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it there and then try later. Down on the ground, okay. And it turns it into a luminous table. So it's the fast workbench, but I mean, like, I just totally made it out of planks and stuff that I found. Place it and quickly open it before it changes. You don't have the sky exposed. Okay, well, maybe that's... So I'll close off the sky exposure. And then... Oh, that's... I'm getting used to it. Getting used to it. Do I have any wood inside of my tank here or inside the bag? Yeah, I've got some inside the bag. Okay, so I pull this out, pull out these logs, do that. It made a weird one. Okay, so if I just try to make one, it makes a crafting table from fast workbench. But maybe if I use the metal one, I can tell it to not. How do you change the recipe, like what gets reported? Yeah, it's only making the one from Fast Workbench. Ah, like that. So, okay, if I put this down, click on it quick. How far is its reach? Okay, it's got a pretty good reach. How about there? Yep. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, on level with it, it doesn't try to convert it. But it also doesn't make it still. Okay, so I got the recipe in there. It's definitely trying to convert the table. I think it just doesn't have enough sun moonlight because I've got it all closed off from the sky. Okay, so it linked to it and is not changing it. Were you able to make like a normal crafting table? Because I'm not. Let me pull out another thing here. So I'm gonna do this, and then yeah, I can only make the fast workbench. .3.2, man. And yours, okay, Digi's also working with the fast one. So, okay, on the ground, but not below it. Then it links to it. Pearl, aqua, aqua, marble, marble. Nothing. Okay. And then, like, maybe give a normal... I guess I have to do my name. Although mine always freaks out whenever I type my name and then press space for some reason. Minecraft crafting table. Okay. And it got 8 by my inventory somehow? Or no, it gave me a fast workbench from me telling it to give me a normal one. And this says, okay, so in the UI, for me, which you can't see because of my stream stuff, right? It says crafting table, and then underneath it, the mod is Minecraft. So this says that it's a default crafting table, even though it's one of the fast ones, because this is definitely a fast workbench thing inside of my inventory. But when I place it, it says that it's a normal Minecraft crafting table. So, but okay, if it's that it's just the wrong marble, I'll try that too. Although I think I already did, but we'll try it again. Because I definitely have some quark marble. Yeah, I have some of that too. So quark marble, 2 aquamarine, if I can place it in the right area. Okay, so there we go. Now it pulled it out. So for some reason, its own marble won't work. Like, the Astral Sorcery marble doesn't work. But it works in the table. If I put it in the Luminous table and do it... Oh, well, it did a second ago. I guess because it doesn't have enough moonlight right now. Or because it's not exposed to the sky. But a second ago, it would pull this up. That's crazy! That its own marble won't work. But the quark marble does. Absolute madness. Alright, well, I'm glad that we solved that. This is good. This is good. We're helping. We're all contributing to awesome stuff. Is it night? Okay, it's night, which is what I needed it to be anyways. Good, good, good. So let us pull out the wand that we definitely made fairly and cruise for some of these smoke particles. Yeah, here we go. Are you talking about the, I mean, they do have their own crafting table. Ooh, dimensional shard ore. Yes, I will take. Oh no, lava. What an absolute tragedy. How fortunate for me that I have the ability to be immune to the damage. Well, mostly. Uranium ore. Okay. If you're talking about fast workbench, I have no idea. If you're talking about astral sorcery, they do have their own. Natural scoria. And soapstone. Okay, but I am going to say this one thing. It is really annoying that these don't stack. My one incredibly minor gripe with early game stuff is that since they have randomized patterns, they don't stack. Now, is there more? Might as well grab all this redstone while I'm here. About which, the light wand? Or just the wand in general? Oh, no, you're talking about the Astral Sorcery wand. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it wasn't just me. Yeah, you can run over there and tell them about how awesome it is that we figured it out already. Tell them to stop using the mod's own marble. Which is never gonna stop being funny to me. Those fools thought that they should use the mod's own marble. And I mean, right? You can't blame them. It makes sense. Of course you would want to use the mod's own marble. Lava. Okay, more. Oh, fire takes up so much of your screen. I mean, like, 6 is a good start, right? For a just for now thing. Okay, getting back to what we were working on. We need the Starlight Crafting Altar. So we need Liquid Starlight, which means we need to make the light well first. So that's 2 of the Runed Marble, 3 of the Runed Marble, 2 Chiseled Marble, 2 Aquamarine. As far as processing Aquamarine, how's that work again? You can blast it, you can just smelt it, and then you can get inventive with it. This is a cool mod. I've never really played with it, I've only done a couple of things from it, but I like that it has like real world interactions. But yeah, so we just need to smelt it. But yeah, you can of course see why I was like, yeah, like a stack of the ore probably lasts you for a while. I'm just going to smelt like 10 of it down and that'll be 40. Oh no, it doesn't. What am I doing? It goes in here. But now I have to pull it back out. Because I'm a silly belly. So what's that sound? Sounded like it was coming from out here, but... I thought I heard something weird. Guess not. What makes you say that, Rid? Why is it one of the greatest mods to ever exist? I just hearing like an ambient frog? I think I'm just hearing like an ambient frog. It's like a croaking frog is what it sounds like. But there is no actual frog. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna have to get used to that still. Okay. Hmm. One, it moves away from the whole one magic block does it all. 2, it's a building set. You create your own contraptions as you need them. You can upscale and downscale as needed. 3, very easy to get into and learn as it uses basic logic. If you think connecting A to B should do C, then 99% of the connecting A to B will make C. It just works. Oh, maybe I'll look into it for some light tech. I do like that pedestals basically feels magic-y to me, and so I'm really happy that this mod got included, because this is like a magical way for me to ore double, and I love it. But I mean, honestly, aw, Bailey. Rid doesn't hate magic block mods. Rid just wants it to be more complicated. I will agree with you about the tooltips for it, though. Like, everything from Create has the absolute most amazing tooltips. Like, where is one? Oh. There we go. Hover over the block and press. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, you're right, but this also looks amazing. Like, this literally shows you the world interaction that exists. I too am not a fan of the rats mod, so I'm right there with you guys. Every time I've had to interact with it, I've been like, ugh, and then set it off to the side just a little bit until I absolutely needed to. I did have to. The last thing that I played on stream was Ferris Block, because Skyblock is absolutely my jam. And you had to go to Ratlantis to progress in the pack. Just my personal preference. I don't even think it's that cool. I mean, like, I liked fighting the Super Plague Doctor, whatever that's called, the Death Shroud thing. You had to in the pack, so they made sure it worked. That is weird. Twitch shows that I'm playing Cyberpunk? It definitely lies. I'm 100% playing Minecraft. And I did change the game before I started the stream. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting into some more Astral Sorcery now that we've got that all sussed out. But I'm getting done for the night. So thank you guys for helping me out with everything. Thanks for showing up and hanging with me and chatting. And you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. All of it will tell you when I go live. And I will catch you guys next time.